Why did you allow this?
Because it seemed that I'm dealing with a small group who are rational, who are interested in understanding things in the world around them they might not know much about at the moment. And so I'm always quite happy to give information to help clarify any misconceptions that there might be. And you seem like the right folks to do it with.
What is the Church of Satan?
The Church of Satan is an association of individuals who recognize themselves as being Satanists, defined by the literature created by Anton LaVey. It's not a building. It's like the mafia. You can't go visit the mafia. It's the people and the philosophy. And the people live the philosophy, and that's how they communicate it. So you're getting from the horse's mouth as inside as you can get.
Now, one of the satanic sins is herd conformity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet here you are leading an organization of people. There are rules, there are requirements. Is this a contradiction? Is this an example of herd conformity?
No, because we're really a very unique third side kind of organization. Let me sort of backtrack just a little to get a concept out there. In Satanism, we feel that there are often false dichotomies offered, that something has to be either this or that, when often there's a much stranger third side solution that may be the case, or even several other ones. So the unique thing about the Church of Satan is it's an organization for people who would never join organizations. It's really less of an organization in a traditional sense than a cabal of strange people who have ways of communicating with each other and then might decide who they are interested in dealing with really on a very personal basis, because there is no requirement for any kind of meetings, group sessions, any sort of dealing with any other Satanist at all. You don't have to like them, you don't have to meet them. It's a really unusual kind of group. So for us, we don't see it as contradictory, because the laws that we present, the sins and the 9 satanic statements, are really basically talking about the way the universe works. And particularly when we deal with the satanic sins, these are behaviors that are, if we did them, we'd think we were being stupid. And we'd have to like smack ourselves and say, oh, you don't want to do that again. For me, being a part of the Church of Satan was a way of acknowledging a philosophy that I treasured. When I read the Satanic Bible the first time, I was considering myself an atheist. And I read this book. I sat down and read it in one sitting. And I said, I am a Satanist. I'm not just an atheist. Most people meet public Satanists who are musicians and writers and artists because they can be generally free to talk about being a Satanist and it doesn't ruin their career. But we have Satanists who are top chefs, and we have Satanists who are high up in fire departments and police departments and in educational systems. And they've challenged themselves to be the best at what they can be in those fields. But they also then have to have the strength of saying, I'm going to keep this one element of myself to myself, because it would hinder this career, and I would have to then be set upon by all these bigoted, small-minded people, and I'd spend all my time just trying to explain what this was, and not getting on with enjoying doing what I'm trying to do.
Do you ever feel like that, on the other hand, the pageantry and the ghoulishness that is associated, the skulls and the coffins, it's just sort of silly? I mean, is it like, do you ever feel like, this is really just worthless? I mean, how do you feel about that?
Well, first off, all religions are show business, and Satanism is about the only one that admits that it is.
What do you know that the other lower degrees don't know? What makes you so special? Why are you the 5th degree Satanist?
If I told you, you wouldn't be able to leave this room. So the 5th degree is, for us, it's a title that means a satanic master. And that means that not only have I moved the world of Satanism through my writings and speakings, but I've come to a certain level of mastery of the philosophy and implementing it, and made contributions that will be lasting throughout the possible existence of however long this organization will go.
Do you feel that Christianity is bad?
Christianity is something that satisfies other people. As long as Christians keep Christianity to themselves, I don't have a problem with it. because there are different kinds of people. I think that there are carnal people and there are spiritual people. The carnal people are the ones who don't feel the need in having some kind of supernatural or other kind of uber parental figure over them.